Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more United States Conquers Everything in the extended timeline mod for EU4. We're still rocking 51% overextension, but that doesn't mean it's not time to go to war. And apparently we're losing more money. We have plenty of manpower to actually train up a couple hundred more regiments. Well, like 100 more regiments. Let's just start off by getting like 50 cannons. Actually, no, we'll do 40. I want to do it in groups that are easy to split. So we'll do 40 cannons, and then oh, you know what? We already have 2 cannons there, so let's cancel 2 of them, so we end up with a perfect number. And then we need, if we're going to do 40 cannons, then we need 8 cavalry. And what would the rest be? 34? 36. No, 32. 32 infantry. Let's hire some Canadians. They're not Canadians, they're still our troops, but... So 78 plus the 2 cannons that are already there gives us 4 more regiments, that's good. And our boats are on the way, let's go. Let's do this. Leroy! Can't fabricate any claims on Great Britain, but nationalism is an awesome CB. 75% cost, 50% diplomatic power. Except that you actually get them for free. Which is fun. And is there anyone else that we can fabricate claims on down here? Because if there is, we will. Fabricate a claim on Moron. Now, we are outside of supply range. Actually, no, we're just suffering base attrition. Really? Shouldn't we have the technology by now that gets rid of attrition? Has reduced naval attrition at level 67. Why are we suffering... Oh, okay. Alright. It's because we are outside of range, and there is no time at sea penalty, but there's still a regular penalty. Okay, what's up, Great Britain? Nationalism. Let's take, we take Ayrshire. Yes, we can. USA! Alright, so you go there. Surprise! It's like Norse raiding in CK2. Surprise, motherland. So these ships will suffer some attrition, but you know what? Maybe we can even find us versus the world. Colombia? How dare you? Why would you join against us? Let's send all these guys down to Mobile, since we know that it has good supply limit. And then we'll ignore most of this down here, because we've got troops down here that should be fine. Fine to protect stuff. I want this navy to move around and try to find people to kill. So we'll put you on patrol. We don't care about the blockades, even though these things will go down pretty quick. You need 15 artillery to get the max bonus. That's probably not necessary. You're going to gain stability. The people feel safe. Of course they do. Big Brother is watching. Oh, hey, look, it's France. What's up, France? We should have an admiral. They don't have an admiral. We lost 2 light ships and 2 transports. Wow. What skewed combat? Great Britain, you're supposed to have like 50,000 troops. Where are they? Another navy bites the dust. 12 more heavies, this time from Norway. Relative strength of the Alliance puts us at, we have more cannons. Shocking. We have fewer heavies overall, but our navies together, theirs is not. Taking a... Got a claim on Costa Rica. These are like the Fantastic Five of combat. They just show up and siege stuff. And this is the coast, and we weren't blockading it, so it's going to take longer. Longer than most likely. USA! 113 military technology. Or 113 points for one more land morale. Okay. That seems pretty reasonable. I don't have any idea where their army is. I haven't seen a single troop. Oh, there's one. Let's go kill it. They have a 4-5 commander. That's pretty good. He is fighting Edward Cromwell, our 2-5. But we just have a better army. It's just bigger. We're just gonna... This is such an easy war. I feel like I'm playing France in Vanilla EU4. These ships, they could use some repairs. Let's tell them to patrol to here, and then they'll repair for a couple months, and then they'll come back out. And they'll keep patrolling. And whenever they need to repair, they'll stop off and hang out a bit. Panama. We can build the Panama Canal. I want the Panama. Are we at war with them? We're not. We have a truce with them. We do. Well, we can break the truce by getting involved with somebody else that has joined the coalition. And then we can go take the Panama province and then make the Panama Canal. Over the next 400 years. That's how long it takes to make a canal. Even in the year 2046, it takes a long time. We'll just lose the Republican tradition. I don't care. We're at positive 3 stability somehow. They are annoyingly landing small numbers of troops on our territory. But we are sieging all of England. And we do have a ticking war score working for us since I made the war goal Ayrshire and we siege that first. We're just going to take all of mainland England, I think, and then ignore France. I mean, clearly we won't be able to take everything because overextension. But like, even if we just went for... See, that's not the right culture, I think. It's Welsh. But Ayrshire, only 2 war score. This will make everyone join the coalition. It's going to be great. I can't wait for them to all join the coalition. And we've sacked London. Alright, at this point we split. Go into full-on carpet siege mode. There's no army on mainland England. It said they had an army, but they don't. It lied to me. And that I'm fine with that, actually. We actually don't have very much war score from battles. It's just so silly. Haiti. We'll have to swing the, the Navy up this way to clear the strait crossings. Look at that, we're getting low. Only a little bit left to conquer. Or to core, rather. Alright, looks like the Navy's pretty well repaired. Let's bring you up here now. One of you is going to go over there. One of you is going to come up here. Everything's fine on the home front. Once you get there, I'm probably not going to worry about keeping the strait unblockaded. I'm not worried about the army getting stuck. We do want to take probably that as well. That's Scottish, though. It's in the same culture group as us. Oh, you know what? Actually, that does count then. We can take that. Yep. These are all occupied except for Lothian, so head on up. Gotta take out Ulster. Is Ulster the right culture? It is. Okay. Once you get there, you can swing down here. We'll grab the next one that's done and go take Ulster. That's gonna be you. Our glorious armies in Seminole. Oh hey look, it's the British Army. They've arrived on our home front. Where is... I mean, do they have... They must have more land. Or something. Some place that they were hiding all of their armies. Don't know. No peace. There can be no peace. Okay. Wessex goes to the ships. Lincoln goes to the ships. Because we have 2 more islands up here to siege. That'll be the 2 that we need. And then I'll just take as much as they're willing to give me. Once we've got all of this sieged. We might not be able to get too much, actually. Even with 80% administrative efficiency, they're not going to want to give up everything. On the other hand, we could just sit at war for a while and rack up their war exhaustion, and... You know, really, ideally, it's probably best to just take some, and then end the war, and then be able to fabricate claims over the next 5 years. Because I imagine that they have... Yeah, they have pretty high base tax. This is going to be really expensive. Both as far as war score and administrative points go. What's up, Great Britain? All of your friends don't seem to matter. I feel like I'm getting pretty comfortable these days with controlling armies in EU4. It took a long time to get really good at controlling armies in CK2, and I feel like it took a long time in this game as well, but now I'm pretty confident with even huge armies and moving them around and stuff. Quite a bit easier than it used to be. So there's only the one more thing to siege, and we just apparently beat Portugal's army. I didn't even realize they were sieging stuff. It happens. So Great Britain, how much of your land will you be willing to give me? Not things that cost Diplo points. Wow. They would almost give everything. That's 70% overextension. And we're already at 32.8. So we can do 67.2% overextension. That sounds good. And give us money. Thanks for the land, Great Britain. The British troops. Evacuation day. The British troops in New York, the last vestige of British authority in the United States, departed Manhattan on November 25th. The Continental Army, led by George Washington, marched triumphantly through the city, and the last shot of the war was shot by a British gunner firing a cannon at the jeering crowds gathered on the shore of Staten Island. The shot fell well short of the shore, and the people shouted in triumph, "Finally!" Nothing. Russia's joined the coalition. Awesome. So that has nothing to do with anything, and it's just funny. All right, so we'll start merging these armies up. Ideally, each army should end up with a general. Bulgaria, Ireland, Finland, Denmark. Yes. Yes. Join the coalition. Latvia, Turkey. This is great. Everyone hates us. It's just like real life. I mean, come on. No one likes the United States, right? It is kind of interesting how much people don't like the United States in the real world. And this country's totally placid. They're totally fine. 2.4% revolt risk. They're happy. They're content to be occupied. Yeah, we just pour from the bottom up again. Lothian, 281 administrative points. Local nobility, oh man. Why does Lothian have that? Damn, Scotland. Scotland, you're ruining everything. Alright, so we got the armies remerged. Each one has a general. The navy's combined. These armies are all looking fine. It's pretty solid. I think we'll go back to the ledger and F2. Right. We don't need any more generals, so let's put some more conscription centers. And arsenals and stuff. And then let's go to the... Let's see, the Grand Shipyard. No, I don't think so. I haven't been able to do... Oh, treasuries. I want treasuries. Treasury is what, tier 4? Yeah. Well, we do want those, but we need the admin points for other things, unfortunately. So I guess we just sink more points into this. No post offices. There's lots of road networks. Build all the things. Can we change our focus yet? Yes, we can. Let's focus on administrative. Obviously, that's the only one that matters. Okay, cool. I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.